What's up? I'm back. It's your boy AJM, Hollywood AJ. They call me Hollywood because everything I do is Hollywood. I know I've been slacking so bad on these videos. I promise to make up for lost time, but have no fear. If you want to catch some of my old content, just click that subscribe button. Click those 2 social media handles down below to follow me on my social media account to catch all my old episodes. You will not be bored. Trust me on that. Man, what a game was that last night. What a game. Not only in the Eastern Conference, but the Western. The big story, the Nuggets and the Clippers. It's so big because the Nuggets completed history. They were the first team ever to come back from a 3-1 deficit twice in one season. That is insane. Of course, they came back from Utah. They came back from now the Clippers. And this was their 4th straight Game 7, dating all the way back to last year. They played the Spurs in a 7-game series. They played the Trailblazers in a 7-game series. The Jazz in a 7-game series. And now the Clippers. They were dominant in all 3 of those games that they finished out. In Game 5, it was Murray. Game 6, it was Jokic. Game 7, it was Murray. Just the duo between Murray and Jokic. They be cooking. I be telling you guys, they be cooking. They be balling. Man, I was just excited because, hey, I'm from Colorado. Seeing my Colorado teams do good is something that, hey, we got to do it. The last time we won something was really when the Broncos won the Super Bowl in 2016. So it's just awesome to see the Nuggets play in the Western Conference Finals. But here's another thing that makes this whole thing so shocking. All you supposed experts, all you supposed analysts, all you guys that supposedly played in the NBA, everybody on ESPN, Jalen Rose and all those guys, I want to work for you guys. Trust me, I do want to work for ESPN. But like this channel, I keep it 100 and I call things how I see it. You guys got this whole season wrong. For everybody that said the Clippers are going to come out of the West and that Kawhi is the best player on the planet, I hate to say it, but you guys just ate your words. Ate your words. Of course, I'm a little disappointed we didn't get to see the Battle of LA, but I do not like the Clippers at all. So I'm happy my Denver Nuggets, they're not my Denver Nuggets, but I'm happy the Denver Nuggets closed the deal. Not only that, but it just showed Kawhi and the Clippers did not belong in that series. They choked hard. Kawhi's stats were down. Kawhi only had 2 points in the 4th quarter in Game 6 and 2 points yesterday in the 4th quarter in Game 7. That is not GOAT-like material. Lou Williams, his whole 3-point shooting this entire series was 10 for 27. I mean, come on. Lou Williams is their closer. Lou Williams is their guy. Everybody could say Kawhi isn't a closer. If Kawhi is what everyone says he is if Kawhi is everyone that is half of what he says, he would have closed that game out. They had chance after chance after chance, and they couldn't close the deal. Not only that, I'm not taking anything away from the Nuggets. Murray was cooking, Jokic was cooking, Jeremy Grant was cooking, Gary Harris was cooking, who I happen to have a picture with. Everybody was cooking for the Nuggets. It was a whole team effort. And it ain't like the Nuggets only dominated wire to wire in the past few games. The only game they did that in was Game 2, but still, the only thing that stopped the Clippers were themselves. And of course, they're making those excuses, lack of chemistry and da-da-da-da-da. That doesn't mean anything when you play against a team that will not go away. The Nuggets would just not go away. They wouldn't go away against the Jazz. They wouldn't go away against the Clippers. And that is what is so dangerous. And to be honest, I'm a little afraid for the Lakers. They won both their series in 5 games. And if you go 3-1 against the Nuggets, that's still like a 0-0 series. That's still like a series tied 1-1 for them. Being down 19 for the Nuggets is like being tied. They could come back from any lead. But the big question is this more about the Clippers or is this more about the Nuggets? I think it's about the Nuggets and the Clippers because the Clippers look mentally defeated. I mean, Lou Will, of course, he probably wanted to be in Magic City, but still, the Clippers look mentally defeated. The Clippers look like they did not want to be there, and they look like they didn't know what to do that entire time the Nuggets were coming back. I mean, it is just truly something crazy. It is something special. I'm just excited that finally something came right for the Nuggets. They got knocked out of the playoffs last year against the Trailblazers in 7 games. And of course, they play my Los Angeles Lakers. That is going to be tough. Of course, the last time these two teams played was the 2009 Western Conference Finals. Isn't that crazy? So crazy how history repeats itself. I'm excited, but my big point is these analysts need to know what they're talking about. These analysts need to stop lying. I don't know what the producers tell you in your earpiece, but you guys need to tell the truth as much as I do. Or else I could go take your job. In fact, if this video gets a million views, I could probably take your all's job. I could take Jalen Rose's job. I could probably take Paul Pierce's job. I could probably take whoever's on ESPN. It seems like they'd let anybody on ESPN. If they think the Clippers were going to win, holy smokes, guys. Holy smokes. They are out of their minds to think that the Clippers were going to win. At least come out of the West. They're out of their minds to say that Kawhi was one of the best to ever do it. Come on. Come on. You guys need to be truthful. You guys need to see these other teams. You guys need to see the Nuggets doing good. You guys need to see the Lakers and all their offensive weapons. Just come on, man. Come on. That is my only thing. Of course, Kawhi is Kawhi. Paul George is Paul George. But yesterday he was George Paul. I mean, what was he? 3 for 19? That's not good enough. If the Clippers were what everybody says they are, what all these supposed analysts that have all these accolades and graduated college, if they're what they say they are, Paul George, George Paul, whatever you want to call him, Curious George, whatever, he would have had a better game and he wouldn't be shooting shots off the side of the backboard. It's just frustrating to me because seeing all these people that are on TV and that are doing this supposed job and predicting the Clippers are going to win, that's just blasphemy to think that they would come out of the West when you know that they do not have the correct pieces. Will they go to the Western Conference Finals next year? I'm not sure, but it'll be interesting to see, and it'll be interesting to see if all these supposed experts will pick the Clippers to go again next year just because Kawhi and Paul George is on their team. That is just insane. Now, game 1 of the Western Conference Finals between the Nuggets and the Lakers starts Friday on TNT. Of course, I got to go with my Lakers. Got my Lakers hat on. It's going to be a tough series. I expect the Lakers to win in 5, maybe 6. But we all know when LeBron has a 3-1 lead, he does not choke. Knock on wood. He does not choke. He ain't like Kawhi. He doesn't choke. He ain't like Paul George, Curious George, George St. Pierre. He ain't any of that. Lakers will close it out and will advance to the NBA Finals. But, man, like I said, Murray, Jokic, they were cooking. They gave the Clippers the business. I am excited to see a Colorado team in the Western Conference Finals. In any sort of finals, I am excited, but gotta go with my Lakers. If you like what you saw today, please give me a like and subscribe. Comment on how do you think this series will happen. Comment on what you believe the Clippers will do next season. Comment on if Doc will ever not blow a 3-1 lead. Comment on if you just think that they'll ever go to the Western Conference Finals, because they're 0-8 in going to the Western Conference Finals, in games going to the Western Conference Finals. It's your boy, Hollywood AJ. Everyone stay safe, stay healthy, take care. It's getting a little windy. I'm getting a little cold. God bless, ladies and gentlemen. Keep it 100.